Hey y'all, it's Ashley here, and welcome to another paint with me. Today we are doing a barn kind of scene. I think this is a spring slash summer photo. It's kind of odd doing it during the winter time because I like to section out my paintings with the different seasons because I like doing that. But anyways, I found this photo and I decided to just do it because I've been wanting to practice doing more scenes I don't usually do, even though it is a landscape. I don't usually paint buildings, and so that's something I'm going to get better at. And so I thought it would be fun to do this scene, and this took me a couple days because I had to let each layer dry. But yeah, I'm using my new paper that I got, the Fluid 100, and let me see if I can grab it. It's the 300-pound paper. And if you're a beginner, I might not recommend this paper because it does, as you can see in the video, the the paint kind of lays kind of funny. And so that's why I recommend the 140-pound. But you can try this out, get the 4x6. And that's what I started out with. And I really did enjoy the paper. And so I think this paper, because it has a heavier weight, it is a little more different to work with. But I do really like it. It's nice. I like the paper. It's like a smooth, 100% cotton kind of paper. Um, but anyways, back to the painting. I don't know. I've just been wanting to do more buildings and things, and so that's what I decided to do. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I feel like it's very important to do other subjects rather than what you're used to. You know, for instance, for me, I want to do more of these buildings. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I want to do more buildings and things because the idea of art being on books is not really the route I'm going for, but I I don't know, I just want to appear more diverse in what I can do in case there is an option that I can do a painting for a book. Because some of the ones that I've been looking at, like Karen White, um, Emily March, those are just two at the top of my head, but they have some buildings and scenes in the covers of the books, and that's always appealing to me, or always been appealing to me, to someday be able to do that kind of work. And so that's kind of why I chose this photo, because I want to practice more buildings and things, especially drawing them. I'm not too particularly good at it, um, but I think that it's important for all artists to, venture out. I've said this already, but venture out and try new things. And so for me, it's doing practicing drawing buildings and painting buildings and doing more scenes that I would not do because of the detail. But I feel like if you've got a good color scheme down, that all the colors look good together, and that your values are correct, I feel like those are the two most important things while working on something new, is just make sure your values and your colors are good. Because sometimes mixing colors, you can't really get the color you want, and so just make sure that you're mixing the tones that go together so it's not too different. And I do have a tip for trying to go more realistic with your pieces, is to just layer on that watercolor or even that paint, the oil paint or acrylic paint. just do many layers, and that usually helps bring the painting to life. Or even do some dry brushing like I'm doing here. That's kind of cool. But I play with this a lot because I haven't done many finished paintings like this in a while. And so that's another reason that I did this painting, was because I wanted to have something I can really work on, because I packed most of my painting supplies, like my oil paints and stuff, for the move, which probably won't be until next year. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. Um, but anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. My little graphic is coming up. And yeah, I just also want to thank you all for the views I've been getting for my art haul that I did. That one blew up pretty quickly. I was pretty shocked. I guess y'all really like art hauls, so I should do some more of those. Because I do really like talking about my supplies. Which brings me on to what supplies I'm using. I've already talked about the paper. Um, this brush that I'm using right here, I actually was given by my community college that I went to. I went to Weatherford College here in Texas, and we were cleaning out one of the studios, and my professor said that, we can take anything we wanted. And I found this brush, and I said, I'm going to take that brush. And I hadn't used it for a while, and then I picked it up, and I just absolutely love it. It doesn't really say the brand, it just says, I think it's like it's like WHS or something like that on it. So I don't really know which one it is. Or no, it says HMS Art. It's a round, and it's a number 10. It's made in England, but I really like it. It's a really nice brush. And then I'm also using my Princeton Velvet brushes. That is a small one. It's not here with me on the table, but it's a small round. I really like the rounds. Are really nice. But I use that one. I also use the Princeton. I think I use this. The uh, half an inch wash brush is really nice too. And the watercolor that I'm using is actually a palette that I created, and I did add three new colors to it. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it? Took me a while, but I found the three colors. So these are all Daniel Smith, and I added Rose Madder Permanent, Quinn Lilac, and Potter's Pink. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of the Potter's Pink. I think I only put that in there for a diluted pink. But I might be taking that one out because I don't really like the Daniel Smith one. I think there's other better ones out there that I haven't tried yet. But I kind of just put those in there because my pinks, I had this Hoblin shell pink, and it was near my ultramarine blue, and they kept mixing, and it was quite annoying. So I took that one out, as well as a Quinn Rose. And by Quinn, I mean Quodocolom. I can't say that. So that's why I just say Quinn. But anyways, these are the three colors I added. And I think I did take out a color. Can't remember what color that is right now. But let me look. Oh, what did I take out? Nickel Quinn Gold. Nickel Quinn Gold I took out. The M Graham. Yeah. Because I have Anzai. Now this is just a video of me saying things I don't know how to say. But anyways, those are the colors I'm using, and I just have it in one of those travel size palettes. So I also want to recommend some tips for y'all when you're working on maybe not petite, but detailed watercolor drawings. Is you can tell in the right corner or left corner of the screen, you can see where my colored pencils are. Now that's a tip, is that you can use colored pencils to help further the details. And I've done this many times in my watercolor paintings because sometimes you just can't get the right, just a little dot or the right little, the little feather on the weed or whatever. And so I just recommend using colored pencils and make sure they're super, super sharp because that'll help too. But yeah, colored pencils work great. Yeah, that's another thing I want to work with more is my colored pencils because I used to do a lot of colored pencil drawings before I went to my 4-year college. So, and then when I got to my 4-year college, I perminely, I mostly did paintings, and I didn't really do a lot of drawings with colored pencil. And if I could go back, I would do a lot more colored pencil drawings because I really miss that. So now that we've talked about the supplies and maybe trying new techniques, I want to talk a little bit about being an artist. Now, I'll go more into this in my next video or my next watercolor painting per se, but I feel like there's always this not superstition, but of saying like, "Oh, I'm an artist," doesn't necessarily mean that you're painting 24/7 because I actually struggled with this a lot once I graduated college. I've talked about this a lot too, but I didn't like paint all the time and stuff like that. I it's kind of hard to set aside time to just paint while you're at home with other distractions and things. And I feel like it's important to say that you don't have to be a full time artist to be an artist. Like anyone can be an artist. Um, and that's what I've been trying to deal into my head this year because I've been looking at jobs. And it's weird to say that because this is what I want to do. I want to be an artist. I want to upload videos and I want to sell my art. But the only problem with that is I don't have this cushion of safeness. I don't have a full-time job or even a part-time job to support myself. So I feel like it's important if you really want to try to be a full-time artist, I feel like you need to make sure you set aside funds and to make sure you can support yourself for as long as you need until you can get yourself going, because I didn't do that. I I wish I would have, but just didn't occur to me. I was like, well, I'll just, I live with my dad and brother, and I'll be fine. I didn't anticipate how long it would take for things to get going. Like, I've been uploading for almost a year, and part of that I had to stop because I had some like issues with my storage and stuff. But I didn't anticipate it to take this long to get so many views on a video. And so, what I'm trying to say is that, this could also refer to drawing. Like, if you're like straight out of high school and you're like, I want to be a professional artist, and you haven't really taken the classes or really learned how to create art, it'll, be kind of disappointing when you find out like um, that you're not as good as you, or not you're good as not as good as you thought. But it takes time to develop your skill. Sorry, if you can hear my needles, I'm knitting. Um, but anyways, I just want to say that don't be discouraged. Practice every day. Make sure you have some kind of cushion if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life and things like that. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to end with, was to, it's okay to go get a job, because I've spent all year looking and trying to apply, and it's been very disheartening. But um, I think things are about to change soon, so I'm hoping for good change. I can talk more about this if y'all want me to. Just leave a comment below. Also, comment below if you've enjoyed this video, and um, and if you enjoyed the painting and enjoyed the chats. Maybe you can comment below what you're working on, or some new techniques that you want to try out, or how your day's going. I would love to chat with y'all. And yeah, we're gearing up to the end of the video. I've already thanked y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. Um, Sorry I say a lot. Sorry my hair is in the way a lot. I'm trying to find a good angle to shoot these videos, and I think I found it with this angle. I think this angle is really good. And if y'all like this angle, let me know. I'm trying to play out with doing time lapses and real life um, video. Buddy, I am talking to my viewers. Buddy, shh. Sorry, y'all. That is my dog. He's the cutest. Gosh, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely week, and spend time with family. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Trying to remember what I was gonna say. Or what I was saying before my dog distracted me. Oops, now I'm signing it, and this wasn't a good idea. Trying to show y'all. Oh, and then this, don't use drafting tape on this paper if you get this paper, because as you can see how it just ruined the paper. So I need to get some washi tape to do that, because here I'm putting it out and I'm like, dang it. But anyways, I'm fixing that little mistake, and we are done. Oh, I'm doing a little, playing a bit, fixing those values. But anyways, I just want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have a lovely week and a beautiful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm fixing the angle. Oh, I'm taking the paper off because I'm going to use this paper for my next painting. What did I paint next on this one? I really don't know. Can't remember. Up there we go, and it is done. Beautiful painting. I love this painting. If y'all want to buy this, let me know. I'll put it on my shop for y'all. All right, bye.